What is going on, Arrowhead Septic crew? My name is Emmanuel from Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. I believe you're a receptionist, specifically talk to Missy. I believe it's her name. Missy gave us the green light to go ahead and send this into you guys' inbox. So I want to give you guys the opportunity to, first I want to thank you guys for the opportunity to obviously give you guys to watch the video in general. Just to give you context on the intention on this video is very, very simple. I don't want to overcomplicate anything. Rather, it's opposite. My intention is to simplify, to give you literally the input-output feedback look equation into what goes into marketing, specifically when it comes down to your Google Business Profile, your Google Business Profile, your website, to be able to generate more jobs and get more people to contact you specifically. What you could do to increase the likelihood that happens. What you're doing currently that's good right now, what you're doing that's wrong, and what we can do as well together to be able to increase the likelihood that you get found for more jobs, specifically in Colorado Springs for septic services. Okay, I'm just going to compare you against the biggest competitor when it comes down to who's ranking number one specifically, and then we pretty much go from there. If you have any questions on this video, absolutely let me know. We're in Colorado Springs. We can grab coffee, brunch, lunch, dinner. I don't really care. Whatever we could do to make this work, to make sure that we obviously have a working relationship. Works best. We're up here on Roller Coaster Road as well too, out here in Colorado Springs, so pretty close to you in general. But overall, let's jump right in. First things first, like your website looks aesthetically great. Like, I'm not sure if this is. I'm not actually from Colorado Springs. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm not sure if this is mountains in Colorado Springs, but it looks great. But I also recently went to Peru, and this literally looks like the mountains in Peru. So either way, great picture, great choice there specifically. Big thing here is like this: the septic and grease trap services. This is grease trap, I believe, is definitely commercial, from my understanding, or maybe both. Could be both. But the big thing here is obviously you have like you're mentioning what you do and like where you do it is right under, but like it would be best if you could do it around a specific keyword that's getting volume. Let me give you a clear example. This is your website inside a tool called Ahrefs, and this is basically showing us what exact keywords you're being found for, specifically. Okay. Now most people do this and they go for the general approach and they go for like septic and grease trap cleaning services, and like that works if you're like a national company, like you have like you're making millions of dollars already. But usually when you're a local company, I'm not saying you're not making millions of dollars, but usually when you're a local company, you don't have as much like money to put into marketing and back it up. Like it's like your density around the words you use is much more important because like you don't have as much money to back it up, like I said. So relative to that statement I just made, the most important thing that you could possibly do is like use a keyword that's already being searched. As an example, septic pumping, Colorado Springs, septic tank pumping, Colorado Springs, septic tank cleaning, Colorado Springs, and I'll make that the whole H1. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want Google to know exactly what I do and where exactly I do it at. I don't want them to get confused at all. What do you do and where exactly do you do it? Now, like I said, it shows here. Like you're probably like, Emmanuel, it shows here. It's literally right in my face. Yeah, it does. But it's not in the H1. They're separate. This is not an H1. This is your H1. So I'd rather make it septic pumping Colorado Springs. And clear example of this is the number one competitor. This is literally the exact same thing you did. Number one competitor did the exact same thing. So I have to sneeze real quick. All right, thanks for giving me a second to sneeze. But your number of competitors doing the exact same thing, and they're also exact matching. And that means they're literally exact matching that keyword in their content. We'll go here. You don't have it. You have it one time. Oh, you don't. You don't have it any time specific in your content. If you also look at the amount of words they have in terms of volume, so we're talking about a word counter. We grab, let's say, grab from the H1 and grab all the way down, all the way to call us today. I don't want to grab the map. They have 1,174 words. You have, I don't want to grab the footer. 75 words. It's like they're completely like whooping you when it comes to like the amount of words they have on the page, right? And it's like, but I'm already being found for these keywords. Yeah, but like Google's favoring them because they just mentioned the keywords more time. They're more trusted based on the amount of content they have. They write more content around. Like they're just trusted more, honestly. All right. One thing I also noticed, I didn't see a blog. Blogs is really important because you can get found for questions, PAs. People actually search up questions around stuff like this, like how many wipes can I flush before it becomes a problem? Like I live on a septic right now as well too, brother. That's kind of why I know a little bit about this as well too. Like I live on a septic, and I've had multiple times where I had to come get it pumped or cleaned or whatever. All right, so it's like you want to make sure that you're just hyper focusing, especially when you're like you're a local company. You want to make sure you're hyper focused on a specific area in which you work on, which would be septic pumping Colorado Springs. Hyper specific, like extremely hyper specific. Okay. Next thing is going to be backlinks, and backlinks is basically the back end of your website, where Google's looking at, okay, who exactly does this person trust that I also trust, or who trusts this person that I also trust. Now, cool thing is you're being found for keyword or backlinks like best 14 grease shops in Colorado Springs with reviews, 3 best septic services in Colorado Springs, top 15 septic pumping near me, like really good ones. Top 29 septic tank cleaning in Colorado Springs. These are all really, really good backlinks, right? But you also have a lot of spam, like tons of spam, as you can see. All right? Now, there's 2 ways to get this out. Whether there's no true way to get it out, you just get better ones. But when you have so much spam, like you have so much spam that's like overpowering the good ones that you have. You can literally see as I'm scrolling. All right. Cool. So you have 204, but really you only have like 20. Relevant to how many of them are spam. They have 21. Also, lots of them are spam. But because they're literally just their website, and their website doesn't look good, don't get me wrong. Because their website is like doing the right things, they're being found for the keywords. If we refresh our page here. They're being found for the keywords. All of them in the second, third, fourth, right? These are the big keywords you're going to be found for anyway. These 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then last thing is going to be your Google Business profile. Now, right now I know that you just don't have. Okay, this is not true. So, okay, I'm kind of curious then, because when I looked on here, maybe this wasn't you. Maybe this was them. Yeah, this is them. They had 7 reviews. Okay, cool. So the biggest thing here is going to be like the fact that you don't have your address on here. And the reason why I say is like Google's looking at your name, address, and phone number when they're looking at these things. Because like they want to make sure your name, address, and phone number is within alignment with all your directories. So meaning on Facebook, your name address, like on Facebook if it's X1Z, on Bing it should also be X1Z. On Yahoo if it's X1Z, on Dexnose it should also be X1Z. Like they're looking for that alignment. You don't have an address at all in your Google Business profile. It's going to be the biggest factor of why you won't pop up on the Google search engine when it comes to Google Business profile. Okay. Well, okay. I literally just misspoke. You already popped on number 2. Let me confirm that. Septic tank. Colorado Springs. Number 2 again. Okay. Okay. So I completely misspoke there. Maybe you do have an address on here. Or you don't. No, you don't. You're still usually pretty rare. Okay. Wait. That's not you. Arrowhead is you. How about the other one? Okay, this is you. Arrowhead. Got it. Okay, this is you. Cool. So it looks like you're popping up for some of the keywords, just not all of them, basically. Okay, but the biggest thing you do is add an address. That'll increase the likelihood that you start ranking for all the keywords. If you're already ranking number 2 for most of them, add an address will just be a benefiting factor. So those are things that you can do to increase the likelihood that you rank on Google specifically and get yourself more jobs. If you have any questions around anything I mentioned, just let me know. But Tommy will be reaching back out, give you insight about this video and kind of looking for feedback. So if you have any questions, let me know. In either way, I hope you have a good rest of your week and happy Tuesday.